All right, in this exercise, we're going to do 2-4-8. It's a muscle failure exercise. All you got to do is just follow the video. It's pretty simple. We go 2 counts on the right hand and the left hand. Here, it's demonstrated at 80 beats per minute. And then the next set is for 4 counts, right hand and left hand, as he demonstrates in this video. And then the last set is going to, or the last rep is going to go up to 8 counts. All 16th notes, by the way. You do it on your left hand, and then that's the end of the exercise. Pretty simple, right? You don't need no sheet music for this. Now, right now, we're at 80 beats per minute. If you're like a beginner, like a very beginner to maybe 1 or 2 years into the game, you could try this at 80 beats per minute. But if you're struggling at 80, don't be afraid to drop that tempo down to 70, 65, maybe even 60. You know, we all got to start somewhere, and then you can build yourself up. Most likely, at this tempo, it's because you don't have the technique fully honed in. Most people that start as a beginner drummer, it takes a couple of months to really get the techniques down. If you got the proper teacher to teach you the shit correctly. If not, then good luck with that. Because there's a lot of bullshit on the internet. People gonna tell you to use more wrists and just fuck the other techniques and just groove, baby, groove. That's all they care about. You know, play a basic groove on the kit. If you're a rudimental drummer, all you got to do is 8 on the hand. Just do that for a few months, and then we'll talk about doing maybe 1 or 2 rudiments. If you got the right teacher to teach you how to do this shit the correct way, teach you how to do traditional grip the right way, match grip the right way, you know, you can get this down in a matter of a couple of months, max. You do this at 80 beats per minute now. Right now, we at 85 beats per minute. But for all my beginners, that's a little more beginner advanced, getting into the intermediate level, this will be about your range right here. You probably struggle with this a little bit, but it's all good. As long as you're utilizing your playing techniques correctly, you can get through 85. I believe in you. Maybe nobody else will, but I believe in you. Your favorite supervillain in the drum world believes in you more than your heroes do. Cause you know they think you're trash and they think you suck. I don't think so. I believe in you. Keep pushing. All right. If you can't do 85, don't sweat it. You'll be able to do 85 in no time. Like I said, as long as you got the right teachers. You know, you're following the directions correctly. If you're self-taught, you know, as long as you find videos on the internet that gives you good information, which unfortunately there isn't too many videos out there that does, because, you know, they serve you some bullshit. They may be good at drumming, but then they tell you to do something that they don't even do themselves. So, yeah, find the right teacher, and you'll be able to do 80, 85 beats per minute with this in no time. Finger control technique is what Jabril Malik in this video is using right now as we go ahead and do 90 beats per minute with the tempo. BPM means tempo, all right? You hear the click, the metronome in the background. He is following the metronome. Matter of fact, all musicians should be following a metronome. Otherwise, you'd be off beat, off rhythm, off time, all that stuff. If you got timing issues, metronome is your number one best friend to fix that shit. And right now, he's a little off the clicks, but, you know, I ain't going to get him on too much because the internet already cooks him enough on the internet. The internet cooks him enough on the internet over some little petty-ass shit. Like, ew, he's off by 0.001 off the BPM, so he's really bad at drumming. Yeah, they don't got no videos. Yet they claim they've been playing for 20 years. I want to see some damn videos. If you're going to talk shit on the internet, at least post a video. So then we can all go to your videos and criticize your bullshit. That's fair game to me, you know. I may be a supervillain, but I like being fair. You know, I ain't going to pick on the little guy. I only like bullying the bullies. And if that makes me a bully, then so be it. Sometimes I may have to get bullied a little bit. You know, I got a little bit of an ego as well, you know. It's all right to have an ego as long as you know how to control it. Right? And as long as you ain't afraid to be humbled, then you good. But, you know, most people can't handle their egos, unfortunately. I will admit, it takes a lot of strength to handle an ego. Especially if you're above average of a drummer compared to other people. You got to really be able to control yourself. Most of the time, it's the below average drummers that think they're above average that talk all this shit. So yeah, now we're counting down because we're about to do 95 beats per minute for this exercise 248. As we get more into the intermediate advanced range. I mean, if you're an advanced level drummer and you can't do 95, don't sweat it, because sometimes you just gotta hone in on your techniques. A lot of it is techniques, but sometimes it is, you know, you're gonna hit muscle failure in your forearms, and you gotta work out a little bit. But you're on the right track you're gonna accelerate your growth faster than you probably normally would, because you know, you got the right information, the proper information. You know what you're supposed to be targeting when you do these type of exercises. Now, you might ask, what's the point of going faster and playing faster? Because, you know, people always ask that dumb shit. I'll answer it for you. Because, you know, they say there's no such thing as a dumb question. I would say a dumb question is when somebody's trying to be an asshole, when they know the answer to that question already. Now, the reason we play faster or want to practice playing fast is to help build up your technique, help build up your muscle, your endurance, all of that stuff. Because drumming isn't just, you know, you're not just doing music, right? It's also very physically demanding. So you got to be physically strong enough to handle it, all right? That's why we do this. All you lazy fucks out there that don't want to work out your chops and then wonder why it takes you 10, 15 months just to get a little bit better. It's because you don't put in the effort. You don't put in the work. So that's why you're trash. I won't say that. So let's deduct that. That's why you're struggling. So, and then the other reasons is, you know, there's not a lot of very good teachers out there. I ain't even gonna lie. But it is what it is. All right, you got to work with what you got. And on top of that, sometimes free information isn't always good. Sometimes cheap drum lessons, you get what you paid for if you're trying to get a drum lesson for $5 an hour or for free. All right, you get what you paid for. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want some drum lessons with my boy Jabril Malik here, he's a really, really excellent teacher. He won't say it, but I'll say it. He's a great teacher. You know, everybody wants to try to cook him in the comment section and tell him that, you know, he needs the experience. He needs 15 years of grad school just to teach percussion. Man, this guy has been playing for 29 years now, which is older than a lot of you watching this damn video, right? 29 years. And, you know, half of them years he's been teaching drums. So just all that experience alone should qualify him, right? Did he march DCI? No, because that shit is expensive as fuck. Like, who is paying $5,000 to $7,000 for a summer to march? That shit is insane. It was insane. The prices were pretty crazy high 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and now it's like even crazier. So don't fault anybody that doesn't march DCI, because there's a lot of reasons why, you know, we don't march it. It's not to say we don't want to. It's just expensive as fuck. Just one of many reasons out there, but that doesn't mean that, you know, outsiders can't play at the level of DCI. You know, so cut him some slack, man. He's marched the HBCU drumline. And nowadays he plays on the snare drum because it's fun, it's fulfilling, and you know, you get paid for it. It's the internet nowadays. So I don't know, man. Y'all, the internet is just ruthless. So you need people like me to balance out the ruthlessness, at least in the drum world. You know, because nobody else is gonna defend him, so I gotta defend him. Nobody's gonna defend me, but that's all right, because I've been a one-man army, well, two-man army, because I'm technically an alter ego. We're alter egos of each other, right? For this part of the video, we're gonna do a 16-note hand isolation exercise. As you can see Jabril here counting off the exercise. If you got a drum pad or a snare drum, whatever you got, hop in on this exercise. So we're going to do 8 counts for each hand, starting off with the right hand, of course. Got the BPM at 80, and we're going to take this all the way up to 100 beats per minute. But of course, this is a bit of a long exercise, or I should say workout. And then as far as repetitions goes, we're going to do 4 repetitions total. So all you got to do is follow along. You got the count over here on the left side, so that way you don't get lost in the sauce. There we go. Give you about 20 or 15 seconds or so with the countdown. In the meantime, shake your hands off. If you don't understand the exercise, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do quite a few reps of these today. So here we go. We're gonna count it off again. He's a little bit off count, but that's all right. Or I should say off the BPM. But who's paying attention to the clicks besides half of the internet that watches these videos? At least in the drum world. There's a lot of hoes in the drum world, including me. I'm probably one of the biggest ones that you'll ever meet. All right, we got 3 reps in. He's on the right hand. If you're hanging in there with 80 beats per minute, you're doing an excellent job. If you're a beginner drummer hanging in there, you're doing really, really good. If you're a little bit more advanced, this is probably more like a warm up, which I think everybody should be doing this. That's watching this video and wants to get faster, better, stronger, more technical, logically stronger. Don't know what I'm saying. Chops. Yeah, he caught that. I know the little timer blocked it. But yeah, here we go. We got 1 more repetition in, and then we're going to crank this up to 85 beats per minute. Here we go. And for those that don't like the fact that I'm talking in these videos and you just want to hear the snare drum going off so that way you can get a free little workout on YouTube because you're an entitled little piece of shit. Well, I got news for you. I don't give a what you feel, because anything that you try to get for free comes with a price. Yes, it may be free, but at what cost? It may not cost you money, but it's going to cost you listening to my voice while being distracted, as we are now on repetition number 4. See, I'm still paying attention here. I'm still on it. I don't know about you, but if my voice is distracting to you, then maybe you ain't cut out for drums in general. How about that? There we go. We're going to finish it out. So now, after these 15 seconds ends, we're going to crank this up to 85 beats per minute. It's a little bit more advanced. I think those that's been playing for a little bit of time now can possibly handle it if you're using the correct technique, of course. Matter of fact, there's some advanced level drummers out there that'll probably struggle with this because they're not using the right techniques because they've been taught techniques for 10 years, and they think, you know, they can go around on the internet and telling you how you could be playing or should be playing because they've been playing for 15 years and they marched DCI for 2 or 3 years and you know, and played the kit and did gigs that fit 100,000 people in the stadiums and shit. So, you know, they know it all in a bag of chips, but they go on the internet commenting on drum videos with no profile picture and shit, using a burner profile account because they scared of the repercussions that it comes with when you talk shit on the internet. So, you know, they gotta hide and conceal themselves because they're little bitches. but it's all right. We got 15 seconds as we finish set number 1. We got 2 more sets here. And speaking of sets, actually, I don't know what I don't know what the hell I was gonna say there. I lost track. Ignore me. Anyways, here we go. Set number 2. Here we go. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. That's right. This time he's on the clicks. Cause he's been a little off and on, but you know it is kind of hard to hear the metronome in your ears if it ain't loud enough to be accurate. And at the same time, you know, we're not fucking robots. All right, we're humans at the end of the day. Well, at least you guys are. I don't know. Am I a human too? Yeah. I'm more like an alter ego of a human. But hey, who's paying attention? Here we go. We got 4. We're on rep number 4. And let's see. We about to left hand, and we about to finish this out nice and strong. Stick heights are good. I would consider this around level 1, 2-ish. About what's that? About 5 inches high on those strokes. If you wanna copy what SDJ. I'm SDJ. He's Jabril Malik. I'm SDJ Malik. Alter egos. But anyways, if you want to follow along with what he's doing with the stick heights, yeah, he's playing at around level. Let's see. I would argue level 1. It's about 4 inches high. Matter of fact, speaking of inches, that's what she said. The higher you try to play these, the more you're gonna tire out your hands, your forearms, if you're doing the techniques correctly, right? Now normally your wrists are definitely going to move. They're absolutely going to move. But as long as you're opening your fingers up, you're using the finger control technique, then you ain't got to worry about injuries like wrist injuries, like tendinitis or even carpal tunnel, which is, I would say tendinitis is the number 1 drum injury, no matter what percussion instrument you're playing. All right, here we go. That was, I don't know, what set was that? Set number 2? I don't know. He's walking off with his phone. That was set number 3. So we're cranking this up to 90 beats per minute. Are we at 90 beats? I'm the one that edited this damn video. Yep, we at 90 BPM. All right, here we go. For all my intermediate level drummers with intermediate level speed, we started at 90. I would argue 85 was like the beginning, mix of beginning and intermediate. If you're an advanced level drummer, this is probably still a bit of a warm-up. You might feel a little bit of a burn. I don't know. Depends on if you're using the proper techniques for this particular exercise. And just doing hand isolations in general. Like I said, you want to on your right hand, if you're using traditional grip, make sure you're opening your fingers up so that way you're not f***ing your wrists up. And you know, you're using your fingers to control the rebound. If you're your left hand, you're going to push through with your thumb. I've done a video on traditional grip already, a couple of videos, but my most recent one, you can definitely search that up. It's in the top 5 rankings, and I break down everything about that. Or, well, he breaks down. I mean, we both break it down. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that was set number 1. Here we go. Set number 2. As he counted out. Yeah. So right now he's using the finger control technique on his right hand, and in his left hand he's using the traditional grip version of the finger control technique, which just means you're playing through your thumb. You're controlling the rebound through your thumb. So if you're using match grip, you're just gonna copy whatever you're doing with your right hand with the finger control technique. Now, as far as grip orientation, a lot of you guys like the French grip. Me and let's see. I can't even talk, bro. Me and Jabril Malik in this video right here, we like to switch between American grip and a little bit of a German grip. Because using French grip, it lacks power. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't like it too much. It can be good for certain scenarios, like if you're on a drum kit and you're playing on a hi-hat, that might be good. But otherwise, I don't know, we just prefer American or German grip for this. Particularly American grip, because it gives you the best of both worlds. More control and more power at the same time. So here we go. I think this is set number 3. So we're blazing through this little workout right now. Cooking. Look at him. I don't even think he's tired. He just flowing with it. And if you're not tired, then congrats to you as well. You're killing it right now. Killing it. If you're getting a little bit of tiredness, then it's just a part of the process of chop building. If you feel anything in your wrists or anything like that, you burning in your wrists, you absolutely should change your technique. Otherwise, you're gonna fuck yourself up pretty bad. Unfortunately. Let's see what set is okay. Look like the way he backed up that was set number 2. So we about to start set number 3 at 90 beats per minute. I think I'm the one that edited this damn video. How do I not know? Oh damn, I really didn't know. 95 beats per minute. All right, here we go. Getting into the advanced range. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, right now the stick height's around level 1. I would say 4 to 5 inches high. I mean, you can get a tape measure and try to measure it through the screen if you want. I don't give a damn. But yeah, press. Here we go. We on rep number 3. Got the left hand going. Yeah, man, he ain't tired, man. He can do this all day. Rep number 4. Let's get it. And if you made it this far in the video so far, congratulations to you. You killing it right now. And if you're just watching this video just to listen to me talk shit throughout the video, I appreciate that as well. Make sure you like this video. Make that like button party. You know what I'm saying? We got a few seconds left before we do set number 2 of these hand isolations. And like I said, if you're an advanced level player, this is still probably somewhat pretty simple to do. You're probably still in your warm-up phase, which is all good. If you're a beginner trying to do this, don't try to do this. If you're like hitting muscle failure and you can't play no more, because at that point you're probably just gonna hurt yourself. Intermediate range, keep pushing through it. You're gonna feel the burn in your forearms. It's all good. It's a part of the process. It just means you're gonna get your gains. Probably 3 or 4 days from now. Just a little bit of gains, not no insane gains, but I ain't trying to promise you nothing. But I'm just letting you know. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get stronger forearms from these, stronger fingers, stronger technique, stronger playing, and all that good shit. Here we go. We got 10 more seconds. So I think what was that? Set number 2? I don't know. I ain't count. I've been lost count for a while now. Anyways, here we go. I don't know what's this. Set 2 or set 3? We about to find out at the end. As we maintain them level 1 stick heights, we ain't trying to blast out them. We ain't trying to stroke them out too high. No diddy. Yeah, here we go. Rep number 2 with the right hand strokes. No diddy. I need to find some new lingo because y'all, man, I already see the comment section. I gotta sneeze. Damn. All right, here we go. Rep number 4. Bless you. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Allergies have been killing me all spring. F***ing hate it. There we go. So that was, I don't know what's, all right, that was set number 3 based on how he's walking off to talk to his subscribers because he was doing this during the live stream. And there we go. We do a cut. So here we go. Our last 3 sets, 100 beats per minute. Shout out to all my advanced drummers out there. Good luck to you. To all my intermediate level drummers out there. This is a nice challenge for you. Go for it, I think. Here we go. Now we blazing. Here we go, rep number 2. Now, if you want to make it through this exercise, try not to bring your stick heights up too much. Because if you do that, you're just going to burn out faster. All right. Last thing we want to do is burn out too fast on these endurance workouts because, again, it's an endurance workout. So we want to pace ourselves. It's meant to help our techniques, hone it in, and, get stronger at the end of the day. There we go. That's right. End it nice and strong, 15 seconds less than as the countdown goes. Now, speaking of, we don't got no sponsors for this video, unfortunately. So I'm the sponsor of this video. If you want stronger, faster chops besides just doing this shit right here in the video, I suggest you go check out the link in the description or in the comment section. My Super Drummers Boot Camp, baby. Now with the boot camp, it's a bunch of exercises just like this, and of course more, and it works on other rudiments just besides just hand isolations. You got the single stroke roll workouts, double stroke roll workouts, paradiddle workouts. Those are and the flams, of course. Can't forget about the flams. Got all those workouts in there. It tests your BPMs with it, workouts your BPMs, all of that good stuff. Don't matter if you're a drum kit player, rudimental drummer, like my boy right here is. It's good for anybody. Concert percussionist, if you got bad technique, join the Super Drummers Bootcamp. The link is going to be in the description again, or in the comment section. You'll get to do like a free test with it, test your chops, and then if you like it, then you can move on to the next thing, which is to actually pay for the program. And if you're tired of trying to find free ass YouTube breakdown videos talking about techniques and stuff, what the fuck am I talking about? Go ahead, check the link in the description or in the comment section. Alright, here we go. We're on set number 2 of the last 3 sets of this. And we're going strong right now. 100 beats per minute. Like I said, we ain't trying to do this super duper fast. If you're an advanced level drummer and you try to do this at like 105, 110, 115, we ain't trying to do all that. All right, you could do that on your own time. You got the exercise for free. So you could just get your own metronome and try to do this shit. And if you think you're going to outpace Jabril Malik over here doing this shit in this video, well, I'll say to you, good luck. If you're tired of having some weak ass chops, struggling with drum speed, endurance, power, all of that stuff, I highly suggest that you join the Super Drummers Bootcamp. My flagship program is designed to help people like you and all of those out there that are struggling with technique, struggling to figure out how to boost their drum speed, endurance, break through their plateau, all of that stuff. The link is in the description.